I'm just saying
Ooh,
that's his
yeah.
MO. No, in the
Oh
chat, you're right.
yeah.
No, in the chat, we was not complaining about Tibbs running us in the ground. It still doesn't change if you go into you go into the playoffs, bro, playing this amount of minutes, and now in the playoffs where you hot and we need you to play all 48. That becomes a problem for you. And even down to looking at our transition defense, bro. If you look at us in the playoffs, man, and the games that we lost, like the Heat game, right? We could say we was tired, but how many of those shots that they were taking in the playoffs that was uncontested, man? Like our perimeter defense was lacking in the playoffs, but a lot of that has to do with people just being tired.
I don't see that's where we disagree. I don't because I feel like the minutes you put for Randall that first year, I think for one, Randall is the best player on our team. The best player is always going to play the most minutes. I believe it was like 37 point something minutes. So I don't think that was enough minutes. I don't think Randall struggled against the Hawks because he was tired. Like I don't like anyone who was watching that
I think
series.
Randall just wasn't a team player that year. Like to
I,
me, like
I
I hated the my. Now it's really starting to come back to me. That year, I was disgusted with the ISO Randall. That was my issue with Julius Randall. It was this
because
ISO.
The Hawks, remember the game plan was force Randall right because all he does go
Yeah,
to the
because all he does, yeah, exactly. He didn't have a right hand, I think, or something like that. Even Stephen A. used to talk about that.
yeah he's going left. He's
Yeah,
going
facts. And that, but that was the issue though. It's like, all right, we know you're going left. Why are you calling for the ISO all the time? You're only gonna go
Oh
left. Like
my
we know this
god.
by now. Like everybody knows it.
I
That
was
was my issue
starving.
with Randall that year,
and then
And these
and
niggas
also
still
his
wildin'.
lack of being a leader. And that's when you used to keep trying to tell us, hey, Randall doesn't want to be. He just wants to play basketball. Like he's not supposed to be the first option on this team. Like,
No,
and we all agreed. We were all like, look, yeah, I think on another team, on a good team, Julius Randall is like the fourth option or the third option, like on a really good team.
you see when when Brunson came through and like, all right, this is my team. You see how the next year, that first year
Oh
Brunson got
my
here, that
fucking
next
god.
season, bro, how many 40-point games Randall had, bro? He was cooking very far because he's like a KD or a Melo where it's like, yo, I don't want to be. He doesn't
Here's my
want to be the
answer
leader, bro.
nine.
He just wants to play basketball. KD went to Golden State and went crazy because yes, he was good on the
Yeah.
OKC, but that's not the role that he wanted. They were trying to make him be the leader, and he didn't want that. That's not how he play ball. He says it all the time in interviews. I just want to play basketball, bro. I don't care about all this other stuff.
but
That's who Randall is, bro.
but this goes back to what I'm saying. It wasn't
Oh,
he was
oh, oh,
tired.
oh,
You get
oh.
what I'm saying? It was more basketball scheme. And if you want to
Look
knock
at
Tibbs
this,
for like
yeah.
his coaching in that, I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? Because you gotta think we had Alfred Payton who stinked it up. Remember, we had to put
I
Derrick
think that's the
Rose
season
in to
glizzy.
start at point guard because Payton was bumming it. You know what I'm saying? Against the Hawks. And you remember the Hawks had not just Trey Young, they had a younger Clint Capella. They got Bogdanovich who was knocking down threes. Like they had a pretty good squad. And that same Hawks team went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Remember, they beat Philly. They ended that Philly. That's when Ben Simmons choked. And then it's a wrap after that. You get what I'm saying?
Here's what I would say to this real quick, and then I want Blue and Mike to chime in on their opinion with this
Nah,
topic.
bro.
Um, you mentioned that the narrative only. You said something along the lines of that narrative
Uh,
of Tibbs overworking his players is something that's like just
yeah.
starting up. That's not true. You know that's
From
always
the Knicks, not
okay.
not
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. All
yeah.
right, cool. All right, cool. Well, I have nothing else to say about that. Then. Blue Mice, y'all got anything to say about this topic?
My only gripe with Tibbs in the playoffs is expanding his rotation. Like usually, like he's a dead set at 8 man, but I wish that he would expand it like 9 man, like maybe even
There's some
go to
barbers
ten
so
man.
10,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like especially Miami game, bro.
we
We
getting
had
peeled.
no shooters whatsoever. But guess who was on the bench? Just riding away.
Who? Who was that?
Make a guess, y'all. Can y'all guess the player? Fournier.
Oh, it's facts. Fournier.
We
Damn,
had
he went
Fournier
cold too.
just
He went
wasting
cold.
away
He went
where we really
cold.
needed him.
Yeah, but
Think about it, yo.
But
Miami
Fournier,
had all shooters. We had not one shooter
Yo, he was
Spurs
really
going
just sitting
to
crazy.
there
match.
in
Yeah,
a full outfit too.
I
Not
remember.
even.
I remember like people was like play Fournier, but
play
it was
Fournier because we
when he
had
was
no shooters.
out there. He was just playing terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but
He
It was
still,
like,
wasn't. He
like come
wasn't on
playoff time, you got
campaign.
to give us some burn
He
though.
wasn't on
huh?
campaign timing
Yeah,
though. He wasn't playing terrible like campaign.
No, but what I'm saying when he was out there, he'll be defensively. He was just lost. It was like, yo,
Yeah,
bro,
he cooked
yeah,
on
but
right?
defense.
still,
Like,
but Miami
What
play
you
no
talk about
defense. Strauss
campaign?
don't
There
play
you
no
go.
defense. Um, who's that other guy they had in Miami? That shoot the lights out. It was Strauss and what's my man name? He's been for Lakers right now. He in the Lakers.
what's his name?
What's that man name? Oh man,
Point guard Gabe Vincent.
Vincent.
Yeah. He was
Vincent and
shooting lights
Strauss
out
don't play
though.
a lick of defense, but they got burned. Their
Vincent
job
was
was
killing
to
us, bro.
go in and shoot lights out.
They was Warriors out
You know
there.
what I'm saying? So my problem is like it ain't the minutes with Tibbs in the playoffs, it's just the rotation. And just like give the guys a chance,
Niggas dead me on
especially the
my
shooters
empanada.
But
that you got. You know what I'm saying?
but
He
Yo,
my
hates
this
he
nigga
hates the
is
minutes, bro.
wildin',
but my
bro.
thing with that is like right, like if you in the playoffs, right, and it's like when to go home. Yeah, we can say that, but it's like, yo, if a player is showing me I can't trust him, then I'm gonna go with who I got. You know, on the flip side, like, can we trust Fournier to come in a tough playoff series against a Miami Heat team that is defending us and they hitting threes looking like the Warriors? You about to throw Fournier out there? You better hope he knock down threes. He not knocking down threes. He just a liability at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's where Tibbs gotta come in and be like an offensive genius. Like you
But
gotta draw a
yeah,
play from him.
you want to
That's the
knock
Like
thing.
Tibbs
He
ass.
not an offensive
Tibbs
genius
not an
though.
offensive guy at all. So that's my only lack with Tibbs. Like he gotta come up with plays.
I think the narrative, because we in the chat, we don't communicate like this. Is that I'm saying like, yo, it's a lie. Like Tibbs don't play. He don't play his starters like that. Nah, it's numbers out there to support that, and this is gonna transition to our next topic. McCall has come out and said something, but I just don't agree with like, yo, by the time the Knicks get to the playoffs, their legs is tired, and it's like, yo, like the history has shown that we
I
haven't
think last year for sure.
last year, but
Yeah, last year for sure,
con-
definitely.
but think about who we played, right? Like when we played Cleveland, we got them out of here in 5 games, and we was actually smacking them in some of them games. So we got the rest up. Philly was a different animal.
We
Like
really no, we really should have smacked Philly too though. But the fact that they injured Mitch and whatever else happened, and we
Bogey got injured, bro. Like they was
We
wilding.
got
and then
big.
Pacers should have been an easy
Yeah.
lick also. We should have we
And,
should have we should have swept the Pacers or at least gentleman sweep.
But
and then
then
But you
even
gotta
Philly,
remember the Pacers series, we got guys playing 48 minutes, bro.
yeah. But
Josh
then,
Yeah,
Hart really
but
played 48
but
minutes.
at that point,
You
correct me if I'm
cannot
wrong. We
say
were
Son
up
is not
three.
tired.
We were up three in that series, right? Correct me if I'm
No,
wrong.
I'm with
lights out.
what we about
one
to do?
leg too, and his knee or something like that was hurt too.
What we about to do? Put Jacob Toppin in the game in the Pacers game, bro? Like,
Yes, yes. Yo,
no,
Yes, bro, just to
bro,
let dudes catch their breath, man.
do it.
Yo, look, we go look as we go along. We're gonna start getting a little bit more intense with these conversations, making the debates a bit more controversial, because that's what the people like to hear, right? Because I know Rod, you be having some topics that just be kind of just be like, what the heck, man? Like, I look, I don't disagree, because now that you mentioned it with this whole Julius Randle situation, I agree with it. Like the talk was not that the team was being overworked. That was not the conversation for that playoff series. You're right, but that doesn't defeat that doesn't negate the fact that Tibbs currently is wilding, or was wilding
But this
in the
transition,
playoffs last season.
this transition right to this next
So
topic.
now this next topic, I think I saw Mice. I don't know, Mice, you back or you around yet? I I wanted to hear if he had anything to say there. But all right, cool. So
Go
let's
back.
get into this next topic, man. So we
Mhm.
got Macau pressing Tibbs. the, I mean, look, Rod doesn't believe that Macau really pressed Tibbs, but well, Rod doesn't.
No, I
Yeah,
said I don't know who's
You
telling
don't
the
really
truth.
have a stance here. You're
I
just saying,
gotta
okay,
come
that's
clean.
interesting.
I gotta come clean.
How do we feel about this? I'm gonna start it off with you, Blue.
You see how? You see how he was like, "Yo, man, where you at?" Yo, I was up all night working on music. You heard? Try to stay up, my nigga. Nigga, I set that shit up for the pod. Fell asleep on the pod. So tired. You gonna hear when I woke back up. It was vicious. I got up, I ain't even know I was asleep, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck? Some tired shit. But I gotta remember, I be sleeping like 4 hours a night. Feel me? So, I know I be needing more rest than that. Yeah, that shit, nigga was dead knocked out, bro. That shit was crazy.
Feel about Macau pressing Tibbs, man.
I actually liked it. You know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, coming from him, it means a lot. You know what I'm saying, because he's the Iron Man in the league. He haven't missed a game, and for him to say that means a lot because
Facts.
he's basically saying his body is breaking down, and he's like warning Tibbs, "Hey man, chill these minutes, bro. Like you gotta cut it out. Play your bench, trust your bench." So from him to say it, it means a lot.
Would you say that last night Tibbs trusted the bench? Because campaign went out there
He did, he
and looked
did, but
like
they
Julian.
didn't perform as they should have. But he did trust his bench though.
So now does this give Tibbs? I'm gonna let everybody else get in there, but does this give Tibbs the fuel to go in the locker room and say, "You see, this is why the hell I don't be playing the bench." When you have when you have nights like last night, because we didn't get any minutes.
Going
I
out,
mean,
knocked out.
what Shamit got in there for a few minutes. He didn't really do anything. Precious went out there. He didn't really do much. I mean, he did a couple things. It wasn't anything to
Nah,
write
he didn't do
about.
nothing.
It wasn't nothing to write home about. And then you got campaign. Just look. I commend campaign for shooting still, but the shot just wasn't there. And at times I felt like he was just even forcing it. I kind of hate his shot too. His shot don't even look like it should.
Yeah,
His his shot don't look like it should
The
ever go
windup
in.
is crazy.
Yeah, his shot don't look like it should ever go in. To be honest, that junk is trash. He needs to just get with a new trainer. But yeah, yeah. So who wants to take it on next, man?
Yo, Juju
With Macau.
available?
Myself.
Go next.
Yeah, I want to go.
All right, go
I
ahead.
think that Mikael Bridges, the fact that this is out in the media is says everything. And the fact that Ted is saying, like, yeah, we never even had a conversation. This is the first time I'm hearing this is crazy. Bro, Ted, we know you're a liar. All right. First of all, you're a white man, you lie. All right, that's first of all. That's the controversy for the chat right there. But yeah, he's wilding, bro. You gonna really sit here and say that bro didn't come talk to you? Like this is Markel Bridges, bro. If we had AI back in the day, maybe AI would have just do something out there like that, bro. Bridges is not a controversial guy in any way, bro. He
That's why I
said he had a
believe it.
controversy. He had a conversation with my man about his minutes. He had a damn conversation, bro. We not about to sit here and play with something like he ain't come talk to you
Smacking.
about like, yo, yeah, I feel like my body's breaking down. There's a lot of minutes. So that's my
Yeah,
thing with that. And it just, if you look at it, bro, look at where bro is at in minutes played. You can
Yeah.
look that up, Rob, while I'm giving my thing, so you can have the accurate notes, so you don't think I'm making this up. Bro is in the top of minutes played, son. Top. Rob gonna come back and give us the exact number, but he's up there, bro. He's just not a little bit of minutes log. Like, bro is playing a lot of minutes. Now, is he performing? Every night, do we think he's all? Do we all think that he's ass at time? Yes, we do. But does that change the fact that like, all right, maybe that's affecting him, right? Like, may we already think that he's a little weak. So
Yeah,
maybe this this is affecting him, and so he came to you because he probably see his comments and everybody calling him ass, calling him a bum. So he like, yo, listen, bro, these minutes is starting to affect me. All right, and Tibbs is like, yo, probably told him to beat it. All right, whatever. Tibbs like, all right, well, you can too.
probably cursed him out.
So
Mhm.
he's like, yo, bro, I think that Mikel's telling the truth, and
That
I
probably
think that
something beating.
if you go back to Tibbs' coaching career, his head coaching career, bro, he logs a lot of minutes for his
He do.
starters.
That's his
Period,
reputation
bro.
in the league. The whole league
That's
knows
who
about it.
he is, bro. He still likes the old school mentality of play tough, and I'm not mad at that. Right? I like that because I like the old school NBA. But bro, it's not sustainable, man. You just as a head coach, and he's had longevity in the league. You're not winning any chips, bro.
Yo, I think teams like, and mind you, the Pacers obviously didn't win anything, but teams like the Pacers and Boston are showing you that you need to have a bench. Because at times in that series, the Pacers would just, yo, they were just running up and down the court on us last season in that playoff series, like just running up and down the court on us, fresh legs, literally fresh legs, like a fresh new five, and we out there looking like damn, like
Hmm.
I
And
mean,
it's so
granted, we didn't
crazy,
have anybody. Everybody was injured, but you know what I'm saying?
man. It's so crazy. Like teams actually know what to do in the fourth because they know they're tired and they're going to attack in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
believe a
yeah.
person from the Pistons explained that. I don't know, it was Beasley, but he said something about like, oh, the Knicks' game plan is come the fourth quarter, they're tired and just attack.
This is why I'm not 100% sold that we're just gonna play the Pistons and cook them. I'm not like. Listen, can we beat the Pacers? Absolutely. But I wouldn't be surprised if this series goes to like game 6 or game 7, which is what I don't want. Like I feel like anytime you're in the first round needs to end in 4 or 5. That's it. Anything past that, you cooking yourself. And obviously that's not a fact, but you get what I'm saying. Like I feel like anything past 5 games, you have a slight chance of not making it anywhere further with a weaker team. So if we're that much stronger than the Pistons, I think we need to sweep them or we beat them in 5. If we can't do that, then second round is clip. That's how I feel about that. But Rob, what you got to say about this Makai
Uh,
situation?
well, in terms of like who's lying or not,
No, this
to
shit
me
I seen
it
tonight.
don't really matter at this point. You feel me? To me, I didn't want to get out because I feel like Knicks over the years we've done a terrific job as an organization keeping it like in house.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we got a laughing stock. Like you feel me? Like we not talking about Charles Oakley getting kicked out. Like you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it getting out was a bad look. Um, like I said in the chat, like wrong person to say it. Yeah, he's an Iron Man, but it's like, yo, bro, you not playing that well for us. The fans are letting you have it. You know what I'm saying? And now you coming out and saying, yo, I'm playing too many minutes. It's just not a good look coming from him, whether he's an Iron Man or not. And don't get it. It's not like he came out the gate when the season started cooking, and then his production just dropped. Then it's like okay, but it's like yo, bro, you came out with the ugly jump shot in game 1. You know what I'm saying? People was on you, so it's like it just and it could be true. You probably are tired, like you feeling the effects of the minutes, but bro, you have not performed to expectations this year, and now you come out and mind you, no one on the team has ever came out and said this. You know what I'm saying? Brunson ain't come out hard. Even Chenzo,
But
like,
Rob, does that mean that it's
Nah, but honestly, Brunson never gonna throw Tibbs under the bus
but
though.
that, but
They
but that,
are,
that's a character thing. Like Brunson is cooking, and then when the playoffs come, he raises that level.
yeah, but
So
still, I think like personally, like, I don't think Brunson gonna come out public and like diss Tibbs. Like that ain't gonna happen.
yeah,
that was gonna be my
but
next question. Does that mean that it
Raw,
didn't
you know
happen?
that.
Does that mean that it
oh
didn't happen? Just because we
Raw,
didn't hear
you know
about it.
that.
yeah, but you guys are assuming that Brunson feels like, damn, I'm playing too many minutes too. Like you guys are assuming that that's what
Who
Brunson's
said
feeling.
that about Brunson, though, Raw?
This was a tough
We don't know
loss